Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Banerjee, certified astrologer, and in this segment, I'm going to be going over the full moon that took place on June the 29th, 2026. Now, this is a bit dated after the fact that the full moon has taken place, but for the sake of completion, I wanted to go ahead and draw this full moon. So right away, the first thing we look at, obviously, is new moon, or the moon that is in the first house in Capricorn. And so Capricorn's there, and then the direct opposite of Capricorn is Cancer. So you have the moon here in Capricorn in the first house, and then the sun Cancer in the seventh house. So just off the bat, if we look at this, um, the first house is highly dependent on the seventh house. So the seventh house is partnerships, whether it's a trading partner or maybe in college or whatever. Any place, the sun defines who you are, and that is reflected by the sun. So the identity of the moon is reflected by the sun, and so this time you can use this dynamic tension to allow for personal growth. There's a lot also. Quran is, it takes about 50 years to make a life cycle, a revolution, complete revolution. So this is at 0 point against the fourth house. That means that a lot of the past, any past trauma or anything, you can kind of deal with those in a more in a more effective manner. Then, of course, that's in the fourth house. So first, fourth, seventh, tenth, those are always very important to take a look. Um, so in the fifth house, you have Mars and Uranus. So again, thinking outside of the box in order to set some intentions, which usually you wouldn't. So I would just think of different ways that Uranus, you can use your Uranus energy, and Mars kind of propels that a little bit more. These are the highlights. Of course, there's Saturn, Neptune. Those are in the third house. So, and if you're part of organizations or in terms of what that might mean, you can kind of apply that to your personal life. Most of again, the sun, of course, is very important, and it's above the horizon. So it's kind of, you're kind of ready to reap the benefits of seeds that you might have sowed. So a lot of this is in here, but not much going on in the ninth, 10th, 11th house. So not necessarily for education and career, but we can kind of see within the United States how the student loans have been eliminated. And so, well, some of the student loans have been either decreased or eliminated. So that's why maybe perhaps the ninth house is empty, because this is not a good time necessarily to pursue education until all of the rules and requirements have been studied more effectively. The seventh house, what I can tell you about is there's a lot of wars going on in different parts of Africa, wars going on in the Middle East, and so that might be where you might have to negotiate a bit more to try to come to terms um, and look for more peace, or vouch for more peace. So these are all applications. Apply this to your life, and this might allow for personal growth and self actualization. So, on that note, I hope this has made some sense. Thank you for listening.